Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Happy Warrencliff Wednesday. So, sorry I got a late start today. I had a dentist appointment. Well, anyways, I wanted to do a video on my We Roxy. This is a Todd knife and tool design. This was my second, more high-end, mid-tech type knife I bought. My first one was the Something Obscene Mini Nimley. But I absolutely love this knife, and I love the designer. Todd Knife and Tool, he does some really cool stuff. He's done some collaboration with BezTech, We, and then I think there's another company he works with. I just can't think of it offhand. But anyways, this is more of like a smaller, sort of three-finger knife. Without the front finger choil, I can get almost 4 fingers on it. I would just call it a 3-finger knife. But when you use that front finger choil or whatever, you can I can get all 4 of my hands on there really nice. It also has some pretty aggressive jimping right there. Really cool little fuller on the blade. That does have a nice edge on it on both sides. All titanium construction, M390 blade steel. Has their black wash. I think We and BezTech both do a really nice job with their black wash. Check that out. Has the Todd Knife and Tool logo. You can find that guy on Instagram. Does some amazing customs and collaborations with other knife companies or OEM companies. So anyways, real quick, just to get the size comparison out of the way, here it is next to a little Main Street. This is a Dirk Pinkerton design. I think this is a concept. And then this is a Kaiser Critical. Check this thing out. Customized by Blades We Love. Nice little freaking ano job on that, right? Look at the pocket clip. Pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, this is a big boy right here. The We Roxy, it has an overall length of 6.3, right? Closed, it's 3.7, right? It's 3.7. The blade is 2.6 inches long. It is 0.160 inches wide, and it weighs 3.8 ounces. It's all titanium construction, right? Pocket clip, everything. It's all titanium, except for the steel hardened lock bar insert. And that does have a little over travel chingadera back there, Yeah, really cool knife. M390 blade steel. I believe it's a flat grind. I might be wrong. So if I am, my apologies, but I think it's a flat grind. So let's get this stuff out of the way, right? Pretty cool. There'll be a review on this Critical here. Maybe next week we'll do that for Warrencliff Wednesday. Or maybe we'll do a Spyderco. Check this out. Now this, just, spoiler alert, this does not compare to the full-size Main Street. Here it is next to a Sharpie, right? So it's about as wide as a Sharpie is thick, not including the pocket clip, right? Again, it's 6.3 inches overall. Okay. It's about 240 bucks when I bought it. Might be less now. Comes with the cool little We, pouch. And that pouch comes in a box. So, you know how we do it. Here at Brass Brigade, I have a 40-point scoring system. And the We Roxy got a 36, which is pretty damn good. So check it out. For comfort carry, sorry, I started writing build finish and just wrote right over it. Anyways, comfort carry, it gets an 8. So this is a very comfortable knife, especially for how small it is, right? But it's definitely not the most comfortable small knife that I've had, but it is very comfortable. It carries really nice, right? The pocket clip, it is not a deep carry, but it's deep enough. And something cool are these little indents right here. When that's in the pants, they almost like hook onto the pants, almost like a secondary, fail safe, so it don't slide out. It's kind of cool how that works. But then when you want to pull it out, has a nice inside ramp, so it just goes right over the seam of the pocket, I mean, just look at this. This thing is amazing. I really, really like this knife. This is one of those knives I don't carry that much because I don't want to mess it up because I like it that much. I like how he integrated the lanyard hole kind of like in the back. It doesn't really, doesn't look like it was an afterthought. It looks like it was supposed to be there, kind of like that. So anyways, comfort carry, this thing gets an 8. Like I said, I can kind of get 4 fingers on. I definitely would use this knife using the front finger choil because it just feels amazing. And that jimping on the back of the spine of the blade. How cool is it that the jimping matches the back spacer? So anyways, yeah, comfort carry gets an 8. Build finish, a 9. And I was almost going to give it a 10, but I mean, the finish, the build, this thing's amazing. I believe, I'm not sure, but I think it uses all, I think T8s for all the hardware. I can't confirm that because I left my tool thing at the shop. But anyways, but either way, if it's not T8, it's all the same thing. So one tool for, breakdown on this knife. It does have ceramic bearings. Again, it's M690 blade steel. I believe it's a full flat grind. Well, full from here down, right? From the fuller down. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And We does a really nice job on their bronzing, right? Kind of like rose gold, coppery, hardware, and then the pocket clip with the back spacer. Just a really nice job. So it gets a solid 9, almost a 10, right? Look at that thing, giving you guys the 360, right? Oh, let me check something out. And the inside is not milled out, guys. See in there? It is not milled out. But it's okay. It only weighs 3.8 ounces anyways, so it's not very heavy to begin with. Price value, I gave it a 9. I think this is for 240 bucks, and I think they're cheaper now. I mean, that is definitely a fair price, what everyone's selling their knives for right now. This level of execution on the build and finish, right? How cool, check this out. How cool is that little frickin', how he chamfers out the edges right there, gives you that little dip for your finger if you want to use the flipper tab. Watch. Super cool. Your finger just lands right in there. But the way I like to deploy this bad boy is, of course, the Spidey flick, because that fuller is just, I mean, it's perfect, right? You can also do the thumb thing if you like. Well, you might be able to. I can't seem to right now. Anyways, I'm definitely not going to redo the video because I fucked that off. But anyways, yeah, I Spidey flick it. It's pretty reliable. I guess I can't thumb flick this. I haven't touched this knife in about a month though, so yeah, I'm having issues thumb flicking it. Oh well. Anyways, but yeah, either way, super Spidey flickable. Of course, you can use your flipper tab, right? Seems a little tight still. I haven't used this knife that much, but I'm sure if I put some oil on this or cleaned it, right, or actually used it, because I haven't carried this knife that much. It's just one of those knives I really like that much. When you have that knife and you just, for some reason, you never carry it, not because you don't like it, because you absolutely love it, if that makes sense. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Minimal branding, right? Only one side of the blade is branded. Has a little, hit right there, but nothing obnoxious. I think that's clean. It just has the We right there and that burnt bronze kind of feel. Again, really nice fucking tumbled black. I'm not sure what they use, if it's DLC or PVD coated, but whatever they're doing it nice. So it looks really good. So yeah, price value gets a 9. Cool factor, a 10. I bought this because it was cool. So I just bought my Something Obscene Mini Nemly, and now I'm starting to get into knives. You know what I mean? I just bought a fucking almost $400 knife. I just couldn't believe it. And when I saw how cool this thing was and saw that it was only 240 bucks, it was an absolute fucking win. I fucking couldn't get my wallet out fast enough, man. This thing is sick. I really do like all Todd knife and tool designs are amazing. I have about 2 or 3 other knives that he did. I have 1 or 2 from BezTech, and then I think I have 1 more We. Anyways, I'm sure I'll review those, one day. Anyways, guys, this thing got a total of 36 out of 40. Todd Knife and Tool does some great designs, and he collaborates with some really good companies like We. Yeah, I absolutely recommend this knife, especially if you're looking for, I would consider this like a you know, going out with the boys, maybe taking the chick out in kind of a rough area, going to kind of a nice restaurant, but it could be in a little bit of a sleazy area. This is nice, right? Low key enough where you're not going to scare anyone off at the dinner table, but if you need be, you absolutely could get wicked with it. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Hey, stay safe, shoot straight. Until next one. Yeah.